Homo sapiens and Marbites, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another look of the rainbow Marbasian geishas. Yeah, sounds kind of nice, doesn't it? Anyway, so this is purple and I chose to do purple because in Japanese culture purple signifies royalty or means royalty, and yeah, so if you're on my Instagram you'll probably follow that I have been putting meanings to some of the makeups that I've been, well, meanings to the makeups that I've been doing in the Geisha series so far. So if you want to know what the meaning for this one is, go check out my Instagram, which is the only way is Marbs. And yeah, I was actually inspired by two things. So I was inspired by Ghost in the Shell, the geishas and that, and I was also inspired by something from The Fifth Element. I'm not too sure what it was. I can't remember. But yeah, this is the look. Anyway, oh, I was inspired by clowns. It wasn't The Fifth Element. However, now I'm thinking about that, I could do something Fifth Element-ish, yeah. Anyway, let's go on to the tutorial. So to start off by creating this look, we're going to sketch out our circle first on our face, and we're just going to, you know, make sure that our circle is, you know, going around our brows and, you know, getting to the inner corners of our mouth, outer corners, sorry. And today I am going to be working from the outside in. So as you can see here, I'm going in with a grey grease paint, or from the Flash palette. I like to call them grease paints because, like, seriously, I don't know what else to call them. But anyway, I'm just gonna fill that in carefully, going around the edges. And as you can see, I've done sketching on my face as if I am drawing. That's how I do my makeup if I'm going to, you know, sketch anything. And then obviously going in with a purple that I have mixed, and being very careful with that big tapered brush, and, you know, using the edges of it just to clean cut where I have created, you know, the definite circle shape, and then just, you know, paste that all onto my face, you know, making sure that it's all one tone. There are some streaks of red and some blues which I actually really liked. So going in with my eyes and making sure that my eyes are all done, and then after I've done that, I am going to do some highlighting and contouring. Well, I'm actually just going to be highlighting or using a lighter purple to use as concealer as you would normal makeup, and yeah, you'll see that in just a jiffy. So as you can see here, I'm now using a lighter purple shade, more lavenderish, and I'm just going down my nose in a triangular shape, going into a rectangle shape down my nose and creating a little bubble on the tip of my nose, because I will be highlighting with some eyeshadow later on. But I'm just going to carefully sketch out how I want this nose to appear on my face before I blend it out and, you know, continue blending and carving out that nose shape. So moving to underneath my eyes, I'm doing the same as I did on my nose, clearly using a lighter color just to, you know, get rid of those dark circles, because the dark circles are still popping through this very thick paint, which says a lot about me. But anyway, this look for me today is very elegant, it's very royal, it's very important looking for me. And I, you know, I was just really inspired by the Ghost in the Shell geisha robots. So I tried to emulate that, but obviously give it my Marbasian twist. So going on with some concealer on my lash line, my upper lash line. I'm not even doing a cut crease or anything. I'm actually just kind of lining my eyes with concealer, and then I'm going to go in with a like really light glittery pinkish toned eyeshadow, and I'm just going to paste that on to my concealer that I've already put on there. And then obviously I'm just gonna, not obviously, I keep saying obviously, but then I'm just gonna blend that into the purple above, just so that it looks as if it's stark straight, but it actually does gradiate. Using a thin painting brush, I'm going to outline the purple and the grey, just so that you can clearly see there is a differentiation. I didn't even say that word right, but we're going to carry on. Anyway, I wanted to add black into this because one of my looks later on in the series is going to have black as a focus color. So I decided, you know, let's start, you know, introducing black into this. And I feel like black is a serious color as well, and I wanted this look to be very specific and very sharp on the way that it looks. So I've outlined that, and then after this I'm going to go on to creating the triangular shapes that you see underneath my eyes. So creating triangular shapes underneath my eyes, I don't know if you can see the thought process in my eyes, but I was going for a clownish look at first, and I thought, well, I'm doing royalty, I'm doing people of importance that can, you know, contribute to the world and, you know, get their followers to do whatever they want or believe certain things. And I thought, why not create kind of like crown shapes, not so much crowned, but more triangular shapes than just triangles. I felt like just doing the triangles would have made it just look very clownish and not geisha-ish at all. And also I wanted one of my eyes to be slightly off, just to kind of represent that not always, you know, people of power are right. Sometimes they can be slightly off guard or off subject or off, you know, being right as a person. As you can see, I've clearly just outlined those. Then I'm just going in with these little purple spikes that are on the geishas in the film Ghost in a Shell. And yeah, I'm gonna go in now with a green, well, not now, but I'm going to go in with a green lipstick that I mixed later on. Or am I doing it now? I'm actually watching this video live as I'm watching. No, I'm not. I'm redoing my lips, making sure that they're perfect, and then I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. So we will get to the lips in a minute, and then I'm going to do my nose. As you can see, I'm doing a real small circle on the tip, and then I'm going to do the bridge of my nose with the excess that I have on that brush, making sure that it pops just a little bit and not too much. I mean, this nose could have been a lot more sharper, but whatever. So getting to the green finally, I've mixed the green from the palette with silver and a little bit of white, just to give it that pearlescent look rather than just a stark green look. And we're going to create we're going to create a purple rectangle on the lip. And for me, I felt like this purple rectangle on the lip meant strength for me. There is some sort of strength in the person of power that I'm emulating, although they're not always right, which is why on my right eye the shape is offside, kind of, you know. I don't know if that even makes any sense, but the story for me in my head makes sense, and this is practically me finishing up. So guys, very simple. This is how I got the look. As you can see, it's probably one of the quickest ones that I've done so far. Well, it was one of the quickest ones that I've done so far, just because it's really simple. Yeah, and that's that. What color should I do next? I have no idea. Well, I do. Ciao for now, Homo sapiens and Marbites. Bye! Rogue Marby Scott.